my fellow Americans, my fellow Floridians, my fellow patriots. My name is Edward Arthur Gray, and I will be running for United States Senate to replace Rick Scott and represent all of Florida. I am a registered independent. I have been all of my life. That's because I truly believe our biggest problem is the two-party system. It locks us into a division and constantly controls how people vote and think without realizing that nothing's going to get done whether you put in an R or a D, because they both work together. It's a uniparty nowadays. We don't believe that the government has the right to force us to take vaccines, force us to pay higher taxes, force us to allow immigrants from all over the world to just flood our country. We're tired of waiting for them to fix the infrastructure, to fix the immigration problem, to fix the tax problem, which we need to abolish the IRS and look at the fair tax, the flat tax, the progressive tax as a new way for this country to be taxed. The potential of America is limited right now by our government. Anytime anybody stands up and says anything, they're getting labeled as a domestic terrorist. If you stand up in a school board meeting for your children, you're a domestic terrorist. If you belong to one of the foundations of this country, the militia, like the Proud Boys, the Three Percenters, the Oath Keepers, you're a domestic terrorist. If you don't want to follow suit with the Green New Deal, you're a domestic terrorist. If you don't want all these immigrants moving into your town or city, you're a domestic terrorist. This is not America. America is a country that has always had great potential. And when we, the people, get together, there is nothing that can stop us. If you look back throughout history of this country, when the time has been asked that people stand up and work together, we have shown above and beyond that we are unstoppable. Instead of using that and realizing that we, the people, are the strength of this country, we have those that tell us that we're not smart enough, we're not bright enough, we're not worthy enough, that we just need to do what they tell us and be happy about it. I say no. That is not how America is going to be, and that's not my America that I will stand up and fight for. That's why I want to get to D.C., because I want to shake up the system. I want to be the one that says, no, I'm not going to go for this. I'm not going to stand and allow a good bill to have all these porks put on it. I think that we should have single bills with nothing added on them. That's all that should be running through D.C. From Congress to the Senate to the President. A single bill, one at a time, with no pork added to it. I think we need to look at how we get rid of lobbyists and special interest groups, because a lot of our representatives get taken advantage of. I think that it's time we, the people of this country, stand together and say we've had enough and we will make a change. And the change we are going to make is by putting in people that are not associated with party, but believe in the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence as the foundation of this country. And we will work towards fixing the problems that have been made in D.C. for the last 100 years. We can do better. Help me. Let's take back America.